Welcome to Life Bites Mindful Mondays. I'm life, business, and energy coach Nina Bosky. And in today's grounding session, we're going to help you get centered, cleared, and connected. Let's get started. So, as we get into this week's topic about empowering yourself, open up the space. Even if you're not quite sure what that looks like for you or feels like for you, start to move into that place of groundedness. Take a nice big deep breath. And now, from the base of your spine down to the center of the earth, we're going to create a grounding cord that's very strong and nurturing and fortifying. You're going to allow the roots of that grounding cord to anchor you to Mother Earth, to yourself, to your essence, to who you are. Let's start to release everything that no longer serves you. Letting go of the past. Take a nice big deep breath. Letting go of the future. Take a nice big deep breath. And let's say hello to the here and now, and even insert the date, present time. Now, about 2 feet out, you're going to create a circle of light around you. And you're starting to really feel your own energy, getting into your body, getting into your mind and spirit. You're starting to open up that space of you. A circle of yellow roses that represents your true sunshine spirit, where your personality self and your higher self are working hand in hand. Now let's create a circle of pink roses around you. And these pink roses represent love and compassion for yourself, as well as the outside world. And let's create a circle of red divine roses around you that represent protection from anything that is not of your own energy and your own light. So really envision this circle of light, circle of yellow, pink, and red roses all around you, fortifying you, loving you, and protecting you. Take a nice big deep breath. Come up to the center of your head. And now let's create a golden light in the center of your head. Allow that golden light to get bigger and brighter. Fleshing out any negativity, anxiety, or fear. any incoherence or any fogginess you may be feeling. That golden light, bigger and brighter, encompassing your whole head area. You're clearing the slate of your mind, beginning anew. A new day, a new week, a new season. And now let us say, as we open up your mental energies, I am alert, receptive, productive, and present. Your whole brain is becoming coherent. You're in rhythm and flow with yourself. Say to yourself, I am alert, receptive, productive, and present. Take a nice big deep breath all the way up to your crown chakra and all the way back down, all the way to the bottom of your belly, back up to your heart space. Take another nice big deep breath all the way up to your crown chakra. You're opening up all of your energy centers all the way back down to the bottom of your belly. Breathe up, breathe down, and back into your heart space. As you breathe in love. As you release, you let go of any fear or any anxiety. Now we're getting into our feelings. How do you feel in this moment? Keep it simple. You may feel a variety of different things. Just become aware. How do I feel? Now let us affirm how you want to feel this week. As we move into empowerment, what emotions empower you this week? What emotions do you want to feel? What intentions do you want to create? I'll give you several, and you can add on how you want to feel. I feel loved, supported, nurtured, and I feel loved, supported, nurtured, and Take a nice, big, deep breath. Let's come up to your more higher divine self. And just like little light sockets, feel yourself plugging in to yourself, to the divine, to your loved ones, to the world. Say to yourself, I am connected. I am connected. Now I'd like you to ask your higher self for help, guidance, and support in the area of empowering yourself. What do you need? Who do you need? Where do you need to become more empowered in your life? Ask for support. Where I am weak, give me strength. Where I am in fear, give me courage. Where I feel defeated, empower me to become the best version of myself. Take a nice, big, deep breath. Put your hand on your heart. And let's think and feel 3 things that you are grateful for. Now let's send some love to someone who may need it, including yourself. And now let's bring down a beautiful golden sun of light coming down through the heavens, coming down through that crown chakra, filling your whole entire body, mind, and spirit with this beautiful golden light as it comes down through your 6th, igniting your sense of intuition and knowingness. coming down through your throat. Feel that golden light in your throat, your fifth chakra, igniting your authentic, more truthful expression as it moves back down into your heart, filling you up with love, support, and nurturing. As it moves back down into your solar plexus, igniting that fire in your belly, empowering yourself to be more, to live full out, to manifest your next steps. As this golden light comes down through your second, your ability to create with ease and grace. As it moves back down into your first chakra. Love of self. Love of self. The foundation of life as it moves back down through your legs, creating that strength and flexibility. Down through your calves and into your feet. Say hello to your toes and those fun fairies. Wiggle your toes around. Let's have some fun empowering ourselves this week as we move back down into Mother Earth. Say to yourself, all is well. Life is good. And everything is moving forward exactly as it should be. Take a nice big deep breath. Stretch it out. Open your eyes. Say hello to the day. Say hello to the week. Say hello to yourself. Now that you are grounded, cleared, and connected, let's move on to this week's message and life theme. Empowerment and what that really means and how you can empower yourself. I think one of the best ways we can empower ourselves is to be truthful and authentic to who we are. And a lot of times that takes more courage. It takes discipline. It takes vision. But empowering ourselves has to come from inside. In the beginning, you can do it by action, and that will help for sure. So over the weekend, I had to make a choice about something that I did not want to continue. And if I were to continue on a program, a series that I committed to, I would have been doing it out of, I made a commitment. I don't want to let the people down. But that series was designed to empower and inspire me. But it wasn't doing that. Now, if I were to continue down this webinar series and this group that I committed to, I would have been doing it not for the reasons that it was supposed to enhance my life. So I had to make a choice, and I had to confront those areas in which I didn't want to let other people down, or I didn't want to tarnish their own experience, etc. But the minute I said my truth, it's almost like a beach ball that's been smashed down and then finds its opening and pops back up to the surface. I felt lighter and brighter because I knew I was making the right decision. And I had to go in and go a little deeper about asking myself, why do I want to leave? And really get clear. And as a recovering people pleaser, that was a big one for me. Now, for you, there may be areas of your life that you're working on that you need to stop and ask yourself, am I being my most authentic self? Am I in integrity to who I am? Because this is one of the easiest ways to start to empower yourself. The second area is actually action. We say we're going to do something, and do we follow through? So we're back to authentic self. But if I take action towards what I say I want, my desires, that will start to empower me. It'll empower you. It'll empower anybody that gives into action. But you know what we do? We like to get on our heads, and we have a lot of action inside of our minds. Oh, should I stay? Should I go? What happened then? Oh, you know what? This is getting too tiring. I'm going to think about it tomorrow. And we think, and we think, and we think, and we don't get into action. So I want you to think about the areas in your life in which you know you're on the sidelines, you're on the bench, and you need to get up and you need to get moving. You need to take action. So being authentic, getting into action are two huge ways to empower yourself. The third way that I'm going to give you is something that is about clearing. There are people and situations in which we either hold a negative connotation to. It could be a person, it could be a past relationship, it could be something that we haven't cleared yet or healed. So for me, a couple of weeks ago, I think I might have shared in one of our Mindful Mondays, I had a beautiful conversation with my sister after having some very difficult and challenging couple of years with her. It's not healed, but it's on its way to mending. Now, that pocket, if it's a person or an experience, may need to be cleared. So, for example, over the last several months, I've been really actively working areas of my life that I need to step into more fully and boldly. And so when we are authentic to ourselves, it takes a lot of courage. We have to face those fears up close and personal. And I want to see if anybody could relate to this, but this is something that's come up for me. When I'm in fear, and I see this in clients and people I know and love, we get into almost a hot potato type of energy. So somebody will, what I call, ping on that picture or experience that is scary to you. And if you are a person that likes to be in control, that likes to be in charge, that likes to lead the way, and that likes to think that they know what they're doing, that ego, until you face it, will continue to bring it in as a hot potato. Oh, yeah. Oh, I feel that. Okay, but you know what? I'm spiritual, so I shouldn't be feeling that way. So I'm going to go over here to my more enlightened self. All the while, not facing that fear. Energy is energy. It doesn't think of it as bad or negative. It's our meaning that we put into it. So I know for myself over the last several months, I've been going into that fear and just saying hello to it. wow, I'm really scared. What am I scared about? Well, what happens if this happens? What happens if that happens? Well, okay, now what? And then what? And then what? And you take it all the way down to the common, most core denominator. And guess what? Just like I knew I would be okay, you'll be okay. But we've got to go into that fear, because if not, we're just doing a sidestep. We're bypassing it. And when I say go into the fear, I'm not saying give it a lot of life. I'm saying acknowledging what it is and opening up that space. As they say, feel the fear and do it anyway, means, guess what? Allow it as experience, because it gives breathing room to dissipate, not breathing room to give it life. So there's a difference. You're not feeding the fear, you're acknowledging it and you're understanding it so it can actually just dissipate. Every time I did this over the last few months, and I will continue to do it, the fear dissipates once I confront it. So this week, 3 tips to help you empower yourself. You've got to be able to really open that space to be in integrity with yourself, authentic expression. Be able to get into action, and then be able to acknowledge the fears, the anxiety, the challenges, the courage, whatever it is you need to understand it, for it to dissipate, so you can move through the energy to start to empower yourself. I hope you've enjoyed this week's Mindful Mondays. Be sure to join us this Friday for another episode of Life Bites, as we get you inspired in the areas of life, business, and media. I'm your host, life, business, and energy coach, Nina Bosky. And remember, until next time, sometimes in order to speed up, you've got to learn how to slow down.